person is a great big deal in school. Captain of a hockey team and incredibly good looking. And a senior. I'm just a sophomore. When we started going out, I thought I died and gone to heaven. Then this dark and strange side of Grant started to show up. Like, whenever we went alone together, he'd start to blow up all the time. Like, I'd say what I think, and he'd say, "That's stupid, Janice." And if I didn't say what I think, he'd call me mealy mouth. He started to criticize me about every little thing. Grant's parents got divorced last spring, and his dad is a big deal on the local news channel, and expects Grant to be the best and nothing less. The first time Grant hit me in the car on the way home from school, I cried, and he was sorry right away. Told me the kind of crush he was under and promised that if I gave him a chance, he'd never do it again. A week later, he hit me again. I didn't know what to do. I went to see my favorite teacher after class. I walked into her room and said, "Miss Carnes, Grant hits me." And I burst into tears. She put an arm around me and let me cry. When I was finished, she said, "Janice, you're a smart girl. I know you know what you have to do." I was sniffling, and I said, "Break up with him?" And she said, "When are you going to do it?" And I said, "Now, right this minute." I walked out of her classroom and out to the parking lot where Grant was waiting for me. I walked up to the car and said, "It's over. Don't call me and don't come around. If you do, I'll tell my dad what you did." Grant called later that night, but I told my mom I wasn't going to talk to him, and I stuck to it. I don't know why I needed Miss Carnes to tell me what I had to do. Sometimes, if it's a teacher you can go to, it really is the best thing.
Oh, Catherine, dearest Katie, how I love you. Let me count the ways. 1, I love the way you walk. It's so graceful, so full of life. Your arms dangle elegantly, your legs sway one, then the next. Everything else moves just right. 2, I love your brain. The way you answered Mr. Walton's questions in geometry has wowed me since day one. The way you pronounce cute is so, cute. 3, your flowing hair. It smells like flowers and sunlight. Not that sunlight is actually a smell, but if it was, wow, your hair would be it. Not that I lean in and smell your hair every chance I get. I'm not that creepy. But sometimes, in English, I drop my pencil and have to reach forward and pick it up. And alas, the scent of your hair wafts its way to my nose. And bam! I am indeed smitten. 4, your shoes. The ones with the red laces? Hot. 5, your favorite band. I like early 90s pop too. Who knew we had so much in common? 6, your singing voice. I know you're not in chorus anymore. You haven't taken it since the 6th grade. But every so often, you let your voice ring out just by yourself. Alone. In your room. While you're doing your homework. And I hear it. This pristine voice. At least, that's what it sounds like through the glass. Oh, Catherine, dearest Katie, Cat, your mother calls you. Kitty Cat. I like to think of your name in big bubble letters, spray painted on the side of a blimp, floating 200 feet in the air, above the Super Bowl. And I'm the kicker. And I have to make the game-winning kick. And I look up, and for inspiration, there you are, my dear Cat. And I make the kick, and I win the game, and I win your love. In my mind.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They go around as if they own the world, and well, let's be honest, they totally do. They pick up and drop off girls as if they're blockbuster video games, only they don't pay late fees, they keep them around as long as they want, and when they're done, they just walk on by their overnight drop-offs and slip them back in. Just like that. Basically, whenever they feel like it. They're not real people. They're more like cyborgs. Only, cyborgs aren't that good looking, so I guess they would be androids? Yeah, androids. Wait, is there a difference? Ugh, scratch that. Whatever. Anyway, from now on, I've decided I'm dating ugly guys. Well, maybe not ugly guys. Let's not go crazy. But not hot guys, that's for sure. No more 9s and definitely no more 10s. From now on, I date real people who aren't on these sports teams, who aren't incredibly gorgeous, and who aren't worried about who the next girl is that ends up in their drop box. From now on, I date 7s, 6s, maybe even a 5. If he can play guitar.
What? No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your problems and complaints and how the whole world's against you. Do you understand? I've had it with your sob stories and excuses because they're total bullcrap. Yeah, you heard me. Bullcrap. Why shouldn't I talk to my father this way? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't. Because I should respect you? Give me one good reason why I should. Because you're my father. Come on, get real here, man. This is a joke. So when have you ever been a father or a husband or a responsible person we can look up to? So when have you ever been anything to anybody but yourself? You know what you do? You go out of your way to step on people's feelings. You step on them and you wipe your feet on them, then you just walk away. Like nothing. You're not a father. You're not a husband. You're nothing. You're a joke. Look at you. You look like a derelict. Where did you sleep last night? In a dumpster? If you had any respect for yourself or your family, you wouldn't let us see you like this. You're a bum, man. A bum. Oh yeah, and I'm really scared now. Can't you tell? I'm shaking like a plate of jello. No, that don't work with me. I'm not a pitiful little person you can... I'm not mom here, man. I'm not a pitiful little person you can smack around. You will take a swing at me and I don't care if you're my father or not. Oh, and that's one more thing. And this is the worst, most sickening thing of all. It's one thing to be a weak, drunken, irresponsible person who's a disgrace to his family, but it's another when you start pushing people around, like mom, my mother. And all she's ever done is make excuses for you and try to hold the family together. If it weren't for her, there wouldn't be a family. You listen, and you listen good. You do so much as lay one more finger on her ever again, you'll be buried so deep in jail they'll have to use dynamite to find you. Now do us all a favor and get out of our lives.